Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches. Hey, mate, why's your spider bad CG? Which I really wish that was not how I had to say that, but that's how I got to say it because that's what it is. Oh boy. So in the last episode, we started getting up towards the climax. We had some of the knife ears. We had, the knife ears of having fucking mech warriors, which, yeah, it totally doesn't fuck with the setting. I get it. It's supposed to be it's a post-apocalyptic fantasy world, but it's not actually a fantasy world. It's just... Point is, I fucking hate that trope, and I just give me fucking fantasy. God fucking damn it. Oh my god. And Wakamo got blown the fuck away by a big laser beam. So judging from the first frame of this, it looks like we're going to go right back there. So I'm hoping that whatever Wakamo's story is going to be the main focus, because I just don't give a shit. You can start, like, the Hummins in Season 2. Just... If this is going to be the final episode, because I don't think a second season has been confirmed yet, please just fucking at least wrap up Wakamo's story, for fuck's sake. But let's get in here and let's see what happens, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Laser beam! So maybe you should dodge. Just a fucking thought there, Wakamo. Maybe do a dodge. I could jump to the side. What? What? I am... She really is... She really is a wizard. Okay, yeah, and that's the confirm. Okay, cool. Okay, so, yeah, so she is a wizard. And I think that's like a... Clone. Oh my god. It's like a 6th level spell. This is gonna have no context for the rest of y'all, but she just did a gags. Holy shit. Okay. So my favorite wizard that I have as my thing is Geggs, the Goblin Wizard. She's a scribe wizard. And when she hits level 6 in any campaign, the first thing she does is she starts making preparations for clone spells. The way the clone spell works is you make a small egg or like a ceramic pot or something, and you imbue a portion of your soul into it. And you inscribe on the container what the body will look like, whether it be a direct copy of you, or it's something completely different. If you die at any point, so if the clone is already fully grown inside the pot, which takes 1d8 days, I think, you immediately come back. But if the clone is not done growing, you pop back after the clone is done growing with your soul just kind of hanging around. And you are whatever age you set the clone to be. And if you're a scribe wizard like Geggs is, all she needs is a spare book and she can transfer her spell book from her corpse and just retrieve it. Wakamo doesn't need a spell book, so she gets around that limitation. But she is impossibly fucking powerful. Holy shit. Just slice him the fuck up. It's fine. So according to the comments, he reincarnated as a goblin. It looks like he took the de-evolutions. Like, they just having the fucking knife ears just float there, dude. Jesus. Oh, now you're sinking into the blood. Amazing. You're fighting a fucking progenitor vampire. Run, you stupid fucking knife ears! Hit that man so hard his fucking tooth come out. God, seriously, just wipe them out. Seriously, they're elves. It's not like anyone will miss them. Jesus. This is my man's not even trying. Fucking my man's not even trying. See, goblin supremacy. There it is. So does that count as one knife-eared kill or just half? How do half-elves factor in? Oh yeah, he leveled up Kinky! Latex is now available. Installing information. So that's what pegging is. You awakened his kinks. Now he's gonna delete his blacklist on the funny hentai website. Oh no. Just fucking kill Hugo already. God damn it. He outlived his usefulness fucking episodes ago. Don't dead name the vampire. And there's our girl. There's Wakamo. Okay, so how does Alright, so does she have like the ability to shapeshift or what? She got two fucking mouths. She got like cause she speak cause she speaks spider? And this explains the remnants. She leaves the remnants behind and they make the fucking labyrinth a nightmare state for everyone involved. So, like, I'm actually curious, does she have the ability to just kind of bamf into, like, into human form or spider form? Like, how's that work? Like, or is the human form like a separate evolution that she's got? Well, knife ears are coming to steal you. Like, seriously, all of this fucking hassle for the fucking knife ears to steal one fucking baby. God damn. I mean, I don't think it's what he wants. I think it's just kind of what he has to do at this point. Oh shit, this is the guy that was. This guy was a demon when we last saw him. So that's why he was the way he was. He gets turned into a demon at some point, and he still fulfills his duty to protect her from the fucking filthy goddamn knife ears. I mean, my man's earning his pay. Holy shit. Like, my man is straight earning it. Holy fuck. Oh, she turned him into a vampire. That's what happened. Okay. And as a vampire, he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, he was already pledged to protect her anyway. Him being a vampire spawn isn't really that much of a change. Yeah, fuck those stupid fucking knife ears up. Oh, god damn it. Alright. So, we know they get out of this, so... Oh, wow. The elf is a sack of shit. Who would have known? I mean, for one, you know, like, vampire spawns kind of have to protect their vampire lord. Second of all, my man swore a knightly oath. See, this is why you'd never trust knife ears. They don't fucking understand. There it is! Of all the things you have, Wakamo, Of all the things you have, you went for the punch instead of the murder. Nice. I like how expressive she is now. Does healing magic work on vampires? That's the real question. Yeah, maybe you should fucking use death magic on his ass. Yeah, you fucking think? Fucking knife ears cheating, that's how. Unfortunately, that's the weakness of getting so big. Wait, his anti-magic field fucking negates stats? That's fucked, holy shit. My girl should have come packing heat, holy shit. That's a good fucking point. So, he can't turn off innate abilities. So, okay, but still being down to innate abilities. It's a good thing she's a monstrous race, otherwise, oh boy. He's a fucking robot. Oh boy. Potimus is a fucking robot. So he's not just a fucking knife ear, he's a fucking synth too. God damn it. So how did Oka get made then? Because I thought he was Oka's father. Oh good, and he has a gun. What? The human part isn't required. That's not where her brain is. You probably want to just rip his fucking head off at this point. You maybe should have laid a couple before you left. So she's on Ariel's team in the future, so I imagine Ariel's gonna probably show up in a minute and save her ass. But you still have, but that does mean you've got something. And you still got fucking 8 eyes, so that's still plenty of fucking ways to go about it. And it seems like using the eyes don't don't fucking cause self-damage anymore, so that's good. There she is! Let me guess, body brain's taken over fully. Potimus. So, okay, so it looks like body brain hasn't taken over completely, but it's on its way. And away he goes. Okay, so there is a real Potamus. Okay then, fair enough. She just went and fucking put her head back on, like, oh, hey, I found it. Like fucking Catweasel. Or not Catweasel, Wurzel. Catweasel was the wizard. Wurzel's the scarecrow. I mean, it didn't work that time. Oh, she's aware of it. Cool. So, does that mean the body brains of fish eventually going to take over completely, or have they just kind of merged into, like, one being? God, that's so many fucking Potamuses. So I want to know how fucking Wakamo can just hit that fucking human form. Like, can she shapeshift, or what's going on there? Yeah, there it is. Work together on the ultimate good act. The ultimate good act. Slaying the fucking knife ears. So is Wakamo gonna speak, or does that not come later? God, I can't believe she spent those skill points. And it seems like we're running off of fucking Elder Scrolls vampirism rules because they're not catching on fire. Guys, this is a hell of a thing to end off on. Oh boy. If you think this scale is bad, holy shit. The heroes who joined the planet. The Demon Lord, the Drider, and the fucking Vampirus Lord. Okay, so I guess the implication there is that she can just, shapeshift away the spider half unless she evolved again. But then she would have evolved away, like, all of her spiderness, which is then is like, what, is like fucking, just like the ultimate fucking evolution, just turning into a goddamn human? Disgusting. Boy. Okay, so no confirmation of, season 2. Um, you know what, let's do a little Googling. Will Kumo Desu ga have a season 2? Wait, has it actually? Kumo ga Desu ga Nani ka is one of the most popular Japanese anime television series, which was just initially released on January 8th, 2021. The series received a huge popularity within the premiere of just a few episodes, and now it's got a season 2. The fans are very much excited about Kumo Desu ga Nani ka season 2, which you know when it will be well. It is expected that Kumo Desu ga Nani ka season 2 will come out sometime in 2023. However, these are just speculations, so... Well, then why did you fucking say that you knew the goddamn... I fucking hate anime websites. God fucking damn it. But, so 2023 is the estimation. Oh boy, 2 fucking years. Oh, boy. I mean, I'm hoping sometime in 2022, but that's probably too much, huh? But, hey... If it takes them until 2023, it means they have some good fucking CG, they don't have to rely on fucking bad CG, and they have some good fucking animation towards the end. I'm happy with that. Oh boy, but that's the end. That is the end of one of my favorite shows. I will say if there is no season 2, then that sucked. If there's no season 2, then that fucking blew as an ending. But that's how that always goes with shows that are intended to go for long periods, isn't it? Just because it's like, all right, everyone, going to be the heroes to save the world, and then there's an entire other battle that's just unfinished. Definitely not great. And we never really got to see Wakamo meet up with Oka and the rest of the team. We just kind of had a vamp into existence, and then it's like, all right, well, here's the remainder of the spider portion before we get into her, like, being the main character in the adult timeline as well. Like, it's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating if that's the end, but I'm hoping that there will be a season 2. But as for this episode for itself, very much stuff I did like. So first I just gotta say, like, Wakamo having... like, the clone gambit, doing a Gegs, I really like that super much. Mostly because it's an idea that I had in D&D, and it's not really that brilliant of an idea. It's very much just using basic mechanics, but, so it takes... So, like, in D&D, yeah, like, whenever my character Gegs, she reaches the ability to make 6th level spells, at least I think it's 6th level spells, I always take clone, and I always have the character spend, like, at least enough time to get 2 clones made. And then I get to play her as recklessly as I fucking want. And then if she dies, she could just be back next week. And because she's a scribe, she can recreate her spellbook at any point. Because that's the weakness of clone. If you die, unless you have made multiple copies of your spellbook, which costs a lot of gold, and the materials for clone itself are not inexpensive. I think it's like something like 500 gold worth of materials, I think. Like, then you gotta spend however much to get whatever your spellbook is, but the higher level you are, the more expensive your spellbook is, because the more spells are in it. Whereas a scribe just can recreate their spellbook for free. Because their book is a fucking sentient being that they've made a pact with. It's like, and it's just my favorite thing to do. Every time Gegs dies, she makes two more clones before rejoining the party. And the fact that Wakamo just has that, or she had that, is really, really neat. I don't know why she didn't, like, just lay more eggs before leaving, but... I guess it adds a little bit more drama to the story. Because if you give a character a way to always come back from the dead, then it stops being, then it stops having stakes. And while it works fine in a D&D game where it's just you and your friends, right? And like it's not so much one person, it's like an entire party. It's like, yeah, I can't die, but the rest of my party can. And I can't do this shit by myself. Fuck. Like it's just I don't know, it's just a really smart use of mechanics, and it's just my favorite fucking spell. The fight in of itself with the elves and the and Sophia was not great, but I'll come back to that later. Finally getting to see Wakamo basically reach the point where she has the ability to fucking talk to people is really nice. I like that a lot, and the lead up to her appearing in front of Oka and being like, "Hey, sup, assholes," was really fucking nice. And then just like the fact that we just bounce back to like how she kind of reached this point, and the rest of the episode is all Wakamo and all her like testing out her new body and beating the shit out of Potamus, and all the reveals like of Potamus being a fucking robot, and like how did Sophia get to where she is, like. And even just fucking Ariel like being influenced by Body Brain is just really fucking cool, and I just absolutely love it from a storytelling perspective. It's done really, really, really well, and the fight scene was animated very nicely. Sorry, my fucking eye itches. Like I was ready for there to be no more fight scenes animated well in this show. Like I was like, oh well, they've used up all of their budget. All right. That's all of it. It's all gone. All right, fuck it. Wrap it up. We just got to accept that the fights are going to suck. But it seems very clear they were saving up all the remaining budget they had for that Wakamo and Potamus fight. Because it looks real fucking nice. It looks real fucking nice, man. But that does bring me to the stuff that I don't like. And that entire thing with Shun and the Knife Ears was just not great. It was animated like shit. The elves are just kind of floating in the air like they're on strings, like, whoa, look at us. Whoa, Tolkien's boners. Whoa. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, the little fight between, Shun and whatever the fuck his name is, Oni Boy. It was kind of neat. It was animated like ass, but it was kind of neat. Like, it was animated better than the fucking elf mech warriors and the floating elves, that's for sure. But I guess, like, it's good that, like, the Kyoda, what's his name? Is that his name, Kyoda? Like, the fact that he's just so much fucking stronger than Shun, he's just kind of, like, not even trying. He's just, like, flicks his fingers, Shun goes flying. Like, it's good that that's that level of power disparity, because you don't really have to animate that much. So, that worked out for them. But you can still kind of tell that they were kind of like, that shoestring budget on that one. Just, not great. Just, I don't know, like, Shun getting, like, the full knowledge of Taboo, like, seems pretty good. That, I feel like that has the unfortunate effect where Shun is just gonna wind up joining the fucking demon team. And while that is good in that, like, it means that we won't have to watch our new protagonist, like, in the adult timeline, our new protagonist, which is Wakamo, murder the old protagonist, which is Shun. It does mean that just about everything that Shun fought for up to this point is worthless, and we really didn't need to see it. Like, this is like one of those things where it's like, oh, fuck it, Hugo, oh, jeez, what have you done? You've overthrown, oh, no, Hugo, no, you monster, you bastard, you're killing all the, oh, God. Taboo, level 10, unlocked. The elves are evil. Oh, Jesus, oh, fuck, Hugo was right the whole time. He was just a dick about it. Like, I mean, cool, but there's a much more interesting story we could have been following that entire time of you fighting on the wrong fucking side. Like, most shows where the protagonist starts on the villain team and then bamps over to the good guy team. The bamf over happens like within the first 2-3 episodes. Like, this is gonna be a controversial like pull up, but in the She-Ra Netflix show, like Adora is on the Horde for like 1 episode, 2 episodes, and then it's like, oh no, you've been captured by the rebellion. Oh jeez. And then like by episode 5, she's like on full on, like, oh fuck, actually no, the Horde is shit, fuck, alright, and I know that show is controversial, and while I will fully admit that it has its moments where you're just like, I enjoyed that show. I enjoyed the second season a lot more than the first, I'll tell you that much, and I'm still not a big fan of some of the designs, but storytelling-wise, it's not bad. It's actually a very competently written show. But that's the thing. If your protagonist spends too much time on the villain team, like, say, up until episode 24 of the first season, and then, like, and then they switch, it's like, well, okay, well, the next however long is going to be undoing all the shit that you did while we were getting to know you. And that's not, and while, like, yes, that is tragic, that's also very, very boring. It's like, oh, we need to destroy this fortress. Didn't you build this fortress? Yes. It's like, well, okay, well, you know how to take it apart then. It's no longer a fight. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's one of those things, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not great if that's the case of what they're doing. And also, I mean, I guess it does bring up a cool thing where, like, now everyone's gonna turn on Oka and be like, Oka, what the fuck? But that's just how it be, I suppose. But yeah, overall, I would say this show has been very, 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 very good. But like animation-wise, and like, it's really, really fallen to the wayside towards the end. And the whole focus on Shun and the humans was probably not the best idea. I honestly think, like, now that I've seen the whole thing, you could have taken all of the Wakamo sections, right? All of the Wakamo sections, and just, like, gone, all the way through, and it would have taken you to, like, episode, like, 12, maybe 13, right? And then have Shun. Like, have, like, a narrator go, like, and while Wakamo was doing that bullshit, this was happening. Actually, no, wait, no. Yeah, no, you can just do that. Just have it be just have someone be like, as Wakamo and the demon and Ariel built their forces, this shit was happening. And then it just have it be Shun's story. Treat it as something that is, like, kind of like the opposite side of the coin. And you're just like, oh, so that makes sense in context now. Oh, that, because a lot of problem with, like, the human story is that it was giving context for stuff that hadn't happened yet to Wakamo, which is not great. You know, and you could have had, like, all of this intrigue of just be like, oh, the nightmare of the labyrinth, oh, this, and this entire time you've been thinking, oh, fuck, oh, shit, is Wakamo actually evil? Like, this whole thing is like, oh, shit, oh, Christ, what's going on here? And then at the end, you have them meet up, and, like, and by that point, it would have been, like, fucking 11 or 12 episodes since you last saw Wakamo, and it's like, or at least, like, saw her in a major role, and it's just like, whoa. And that would have been a really cool fucking ending right there. Like, you know, because like I've said, like, this entire time, like, the human section is not bad. It's just infinitely less interesting than the stuff it interrupts. But if it was an entire, like, second half of the season all to itself and treated as a, hey, while Wakamo is doing shit that isn't really important or really all that interesting, this is going on. Then it's like, okay, well, let's see what this story is. And then then it would give context to stuff that happened in Wakamo's time, and you'd be able to go like, oh shit, look at that. I don't know, it just feels like a massive fucking of storytelling. I just don't know about that one. But overall, I'd say, like, fucking, like, solid 8 out of 10 show. Solid, like, 8, 8.5, maybe a 9. Yeah, no, it's a 9. 9 out of 10 show. Hope it gets a season 2, and I hope in that season 2 they manage to fix some of this, like, story fuckings that happen. Which I imagine, seeing as now that our protagonists are united, it probably will just be one single story, which this show would really benefit from. And I'm hoping that they don't outsource some stuff to a company that is going to literally just take a shit on a hard drive. But, whatever. Here's hoping the elves die, never to deal with this fucking techno bullshit again. But that's all I gotta say. So let me know what you thought of this episode and this show down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. Oh boy. And as some of you who have commented on my older stuff likely know, I read comments even from videos that are 7 years old. So I actually got a comment on a 7-year-old video today, and they were actually surprised I responded. I had to rewatch my own damn video. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we'll have to see what we have for next week. Oh boy. If you want more content from me, then I'm going to be streaming today. I don't know when, because by the time you're watching this, I will be in the doctor's office. Either very, very terrified, or completely unconscious, depending on what the appointment is actually for. Because I don't know, because when it was set up, I was unconscious. But yes, I will be streaming today. I don't know when. Either 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is going to be New World, because that's a really fun game. But yes, as always, everybody, I am Nozz, and I will see you in the next video. Most importantly of all, become a goblin today, and I will see you a round